Hello friends, how are you all? Hope you are doing great at various aspects of your lives. Kamal Upadhyay is an author we came to know through a satire named Lankapati Ka Loktantra. Current political scenarios and mythology are viewed quite nicely in that satire. You can read our detailed book review for the same at our blog ThinkerViews.com. Reading Lankapati Ka Loktantra made us curious to know more about him, and eventually we have had an author interview with him as well. I will put in links to all our book reviews for Kamal Upadhyay's books and the author interviews we have had a chance with him in the description below. Today we are going to talk about his latest book, Shorgul, Shabdon Ki Kahasuni. Shorgul, Shabdon Ki Kahasuni is a poetry collection. Well, calling them poems would be even better. Some of them are quite small. Let us take a look at the cover page of this small ebook before we talk further about it. Shorgul refers to the chirping of birds. Shor means noise and gul means bird. However, it is used differently in different contexts. The author, as he says in the book information, refers to it as a collection of his feelings and thoughts. The cover page shows a tree where the leaves are made up of different colorful birds flying in different directions while chirping. So we can say it is a well thought cover. You can see 3 horizontal layers on the cover page where the color reflects the sky, the earth and the world in between quite effectively. It is the middle section where the Shorgul happens. By referring words like alphas in the description, the author also refers to the conjecture of various elements which are different but viewed so nicely that it creates a beautiful tapestry of the society. I found the cover page simple yet attractive. Now let us talk about the poems in the book and our views about the same. Usually, we distinguish a book review into 2 segments. In the first segment, we take a bird's eye view of the book plot, and in the other, we share our views about the same. As the nature of this book is different, we need to merge both these segments together. The name of the book tells a lot about it. Yes, it is the Shorgul of the thoughts and feelings that come to author's mind. And similar feelings of love, compassion, passion, outrage, anger, and others come to our mind as well. But more often than not, they remain there without being expressed. The author is known for his satires. Not only that he had a good grip on words, but he also expresses the things quite effectively. And that is what makes the book worth reading. I will say, if you love reading works by Harishankar Parsai ji or Premchand ji and others, and you have an open mind to hear someone calling a spade, then this book is for you. Otherwise, you should keep yourself away from it. Take a look at the following lines from the book. कल धर्म के नाम पर फसाद हुआ. सुनता हूँ वो जलेबी वाला मियाँ था, गोलगप्पे वाला हिंदू था. मुझे कैसे पता चलता? जलेबियों ने कभी अजान नहीं थी पढ़ी, गोलगप्पों ने कभी गीता नहीं सुनाई. वो बाजार चहकता था हर शाम, आज कुछ सुनसान सा लग रहा है. Such a simple yet hard-hitting lines, right? Obviously, it reminded us of the times of communal tension and riots. Such times are dark spot on the humanity. Well, the author said it all, so we don't need to add anything here. But we cannot keep ourselves from appreciating the author's choice of words and the way of weaving them. The society requires some well-cultured and fearless minds that can point out the holes in the social tapestry. Because knowing a problem is the first and foremost step to solve it. A religion is set up based on the idea of guiding human beings during tough times. Eventually, it happens that religion becomes a personal property of some people who call them religious or spiritual leaders. And then it is used to do something opposite of its central thought. The author takes on such situation in the 7th poem of the book, चलो फिर एक नया मजहब बनाए. It says, चलो फिर एक नया मजहब बनाए, कुछ और लोगों को बांटे आपस में, बढ़ाए रंजिशें उनकी, उकसाए लोगों को कत्ले आम के लिए, कुछ मरेंगे. And it continues. Here is one more such blog. आज वो कहर बरपा रहा है, मजहब के नाम पर हरा रंग दुनिया पर कहर ढा रहा है. By reading these poems, we realize why the author has chosen the name Shorgul for this collection. Yes, when you talk straightforward and to the point about the real issues, people find it so. The book has some emotional poems too. कबूल थी मुझे तुम और मैं भी तुम्हें कबूल था, बस वो मौलवी पढ़ न सका हमारा निकाहनामा. It is a kind of document about a universal phenomenon. Almost everyone, at least the majority of people, felt such situations in their lives. I like the following lines in the book, especially the wordplay in the last line is amazing. नस्म शुरू हुई तो खत्म भी होती है, तुम्हारी निकाह की रात और मेरे तारों को गिनते गिनते उंगली चला लेना. Poem number 49 of the book, सत्य बड़ा बिगड़ेल है, requires such a special mention as well. चला है साया दौड़ लगाने, असत्य से फिर हार जाएगा. It is not a sadistic poem. When you move forward reading it, you will see many aspects. Rather than talking about them, I would like you to explore them and experience it yourself. If you are connected with the author or follow him on Twitter, you must be familiar with his lines, नेता देश को लूट गया. The author has shared many couplets ending with these lines before recent elections. They are still available on his Twitter profile, by the way. You need to scroll it for a while. That poem is found as poem number 13 in this collection as नेता देश को लूट गया. Here are a few lines from the same. जय घोष भारत का करके, मातृभूमि के नाम पर ठग के, एक साल और बीत गया, नेता देश को लूट गया. It is quite a satirical and realistic take on the political system, and many of the readers will agree with the author. Of course, it doesn't mean that all leaders are like such, but this is a common perception and could not have been formed without finding a large number of such cases. I must mention that some of the leaders are such a humble soul that they have sacrificed their own personal lives, their own wealth, and everything for the nation. So they are exception and we bow down to them as well. I also found some emotional and innocent lines in this collection like कभी कभी बाबा पूछती है क्या सूरज भी रात को ऑफिस जाता है? जैसे सुबह निकल जाते हो आप, फिर शाम को थक कर लौटते हो, सूरज भी तो अपनी बाबा से मिलता होगा. Definitely it must have been one of the author's favorite poem, Well, he calls his daughter Baba, and the poem is written by keeping her in the center of the same. Every child feels the same. So most of the readers will be able to connect with this poem, I think. Here is another set of lines which I like, especially for the way of representation. एक रेल गुजर रही थी, पटरी के पत्थर कांप रहे थे. रेल गुजरने के बाद खुश थे पत्थर सारे, गम के बीतने की खुशियां मना रहे थे. तभी दूर एक और रेल के आने की आहट मिली. Well, there are some proofreading errors in some of the segments, and I have mentioned them and highlighted them in our review article at ThinkerViews.com. Similarly, there is no uniformity in formatting. Some couplets end with full stop in Hindi. In some lines, you may find that an alternative word could have been a better substitute to represent the same feeling. However, it is strictly the author's domain and he can choose his way. The book consists of 99 poems. I wonder why the author hasn't added one more to the collection to make it a perfect century. If you ask me to choose my favorite one from these 99 poems, I will possibly settle for the following one that reminded me of the works of Maithili Sharan Gupta ji and Subhadra Kumari Chauhan ji. हिंसा से कतरा रहा, किसने कहा हिंसा धर्म है? चल उठ खड़ा हो, उठा शस्त्र, पापियों का नरसंहार कर, लहू कलंक का बहा, असत्य को कर दे सत्य. वो मन का दिल रोता है, बच्चा भूखे पेट सोता है, बहन लाज बचा रही है, धरा त्राही त्राही चिल्ला रही है. चल उठ खड़ा हो, उठा शस्त्र, पापियों का नरसंहार कर, लहू कलंक का बहा, असत्य को कर दे सत्य. This book is available only as an e-book, Kindle format. It is priced at 99 rupees. Some of the readers may find it little costly, especially as it falls in the poem collections genre. However, upon launching, it was available for free. We bought it during the promotion, so it is definitely the best value for money for us. The book is self-published, but the author has retained the publishing house name as Eva Publication, and the publishing date is of 2017. So it seems that some of the poems are written by the author during his association with his blog Purani Basti. And by the way, if you look at the price of the book, like say 99 rupees for 99 poems means 1 rupee each poem, and that is definitely what an author or a poet can claim. So it is definitely worth paying the amount. In summary, it is a collection of poems of different genres. Some of them are very short. Overall, a good choice if you love reading poems in Hindi. Purchasing it during a book promotion will give you the best value for the money. ThinkerViews rating would be around 7.5 to 8 stars out of 10. So, have you already read the book? Are you planning to read it? What do you think about this book review? Do you find it helpful in deciding whether to go for the book or not? Please do share your genuine remarks via comments below. If you have enjoyed listening to the review, please hit the like button and do not forget to share it with your friends and other fellows whom you think such reviews interest more. Till we meet with our next podcast, bye bye, take care, namaskar.